Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Flip Thought Show. It's your host with the most, King Truth, host of Bird, Betty Bo, the want the word, the want the flow. And we coming at you live, man, at I think it's 8:25, 8:26, man. Give me 1 second to get this going. All right. Yeah, man. I think it's 8:26. Let's just double check for y'all. Oh, it's 8:30. Okay, boom. Coming at you live and direct at 8:30, man. We got this Rat100 and Loosecannon named suspects in new no jumper attempted murder case. That no jumper brawl happened I think it was late December. Yeah, right around the end of Christmas time before New Year's. It took place with Jay Reed. I know you guys remember about that. If you don't, I'll fill you in a little bit real quick before we go into it. So Jay Reed came to meet up with Wack to talk to him about a business deal with Dosh Network with Travis Ford, right? Wack knew nothing about it. He gets there. Loosecannon is the one there. Loosecannon and Jay Reed's homie get into it, and somehow some words are exchanged to the point where Loose then turns around and fires on him. Jay Reed and the other man hit the floor. They start stripping the man naked, taking his watch, his jewelry, all this, as well as pistol whipping him because there was a blick involved. So, and mind you, Wack is just in a sideline, not doing nothing until it really goes down. That's when you hear say, "Loose, loose, stop, loose." That's when he starts really, letting it be known, hey, this is bad. We can't be doing this on no jumper grounds. It's a slap in the face to Adam, whatever it may be. You feel me? So boom, this is what transpired. $50 million lawsuit from Jay Reed to no jumper, as well as an attempted murder case because the man, the older man from Gilbert Street Blood, shout out to all the Gilbert Street Bloods, you feel me, and Nadino, blood went down, you feel me, had to go to the ICU after the situation and lost a lot of blood. So boom, it actually got turned into a case. So boom, what this is going to be real quick right here is Loosecannon calling in, talking about it like, oh, he don't know why he's being labeled as a suspect in this attempted murder case. And then you're going to hear Wack's point of view on it, on why he thinks that Jay Reed shouldn't have mentioned him in the case as well. So boom, we're going to get right into the content. Appreciate everybody liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, hitting the notification bell so I know y'all there so I can throw it to you when it's in the air, man. We here. Let's get it. Let's get it. Shout outs to Sharice Mills and Loosecannon, free Loosecannon. Y'all can go check out this content, Sharice and Loosecannon. Want to make that be clear that I'm not stealing nobody's content. I'm giving them the credit with due. Let's go. And we going to be back to commentating in a second.
So what you got to say to me, Baldy?
I don't know what the problem is.
I mean, I would start with the fact that there was a pretty vicious assault that took place at my facility. And you seem weirdly unapologetic about it, don't seem terribly concerned about it. Whereas for me, this has been a significant source of bad press as well as a potential legal risk.
Oh, well, let's backtrack. You made me aware it was somebody back there.
Exactly, because I saw them outside and I felt that I was like, oh, what am I going to do? I'm going to call Wack, let him know there's a couple guys outside.
Now watch this. Wack didn't run out on no bullshit.
Right, but the people that you invited are the ones who got involved in this bullshit. And from my perspective, this is all like a big PR thing. Because why was somebody filming before it even started?
Wait, I don't listen.
That's somebody who plans on putting the video out from the beginning.
Was supposed to come up here and meet me on my way out because we driving to Vegas. Now, I had no idea that you and him were talking 9 o'clock that morning.
Me and Luce?
I got this fucking text.
What were we talking about?
Come on, bro.
You want to see my conversation with
Okay,
Luce?
well, look, I
Let's do
got
it.
'em
Let's bring up
too.
some receipts.
You know, I got the receipts. So I'm like, well, he like, yo, I told Adam I was coming. He said, cool. This is you right here. Merry Christmas. Oh, that's a Thursday, 9:00 a.m. What up? I'm dropping off your Christmas gift
Okay.
today at 5 p.m. when Wack gets there, King. You said, oh, shit. Oh,
What's up with it? Goes, I'm putting a PSA out for all the sweethearts, the sweetie pies, the soft individuals that keep spreading false narratives. Bubble Butt, you trying to remove yourself. Let me tell you how it all started, everybody. Mozzie came to me, approached me with a business opportunity for a deal to run a TV show off his network. So when Mozzie and Travis Ford came to me, I thought about Wack because I brought up the idea, let's do an exposure podcast. So we go to a dinner meeting that we set up that same night. And when we set up the dinner meeting or whatever, it was Mozzie, it was Jay Reed, and it was Travis Ford. Mozzie introduced Jay Reed and Travis Ford as his business partner. Me and Wack was coming in on another end. So I don't know what's the narrative that they trying to push, like Jay Reed don't have nothing to do with Dosh or anything like that, when basically it was all connected. Mozzie never knew Wack until I introduced Wack to Mozzie. Second of all, the no jumper incident, Bubble Butt knew exactly Jay Reed was coming up there to talk. He knew the discretions and the discrepancies when it came down to the numbers and the false statements that they was presenting, acting like they Dosh Network was doing this amount of numbers and had this amount of subscribers. So all those false rumors and acting like you don't know anything and trying to separate yourself. This police report been out for months. There have not been no charges. So if he's doing a lawsuit or whatever, that's what he's doing, a lawsuit. But I don't have nothing to do with none of this stuff. Y'all can stop lying. Y'all keep talking about people telling, snitching, ratting, all that stuff. Wait until August 13th come out. And then when it comes out or whatever, let's see how many people lose credibility by saying stuff. All y'all do is just talk. Y'all don't do nothing else but talk, and make false lies on people. I'm in the highest level, on the federal penitentiary yard. It gets no higher. Walking around freely. Y'all would be PC'd up. Y'all would not be standing on what I stand on. Principle. Integrity. And second of all is Adam. The situation with Bubble Butt or whatever, you need to check that, because at the end of the day, he's going to have you in hot water because he's not being truthful about anything. He's a liar. Third of all is stop smutting the realest ever name.
This call is from a federal prison.
All y'all doing is just making a false lie, saying this and that and all that stuff like that. Me and Big U, and I hope for the best for him. But we go to court together. We the only time we don't go to court is when I do a bail hearing and try to get bail. That's me proving trying to get out. So when y'all see the evidence on August 13th, I want to see how many people say and keep their word or apologize or say, well, you can't apologize, but you're going to have to just stand on everything that you said that came out of your mouth. But Bubble Butt, you didn't know Jay Reed, you didn't know Travis Ford, and you didn't know Mozzie until I introduced you to all individuals. so you could stop the cap.
Yo. Welcome to Pure Hustle TV.
Right here,
Every day's
man.
a holiday.
Matter of fact, hold on.
Every meal is a banquet. Look, we're going to get straight to the content today.
So, boom. What do you think about what Luce just said, man? Basically just trying to take all the fire off of him and put it on Wack. And Sharice basically saying, oh, y'all try to do this Dosh Network deal and it blew up in your face, brokey, and all that other shit. So what y'all think, man? Let me know in the comments, man. Do you think that Loosecannon and Rat100 are wrongfully accused of being part of this brawl? Or do you think it's rightfully so that Jay Reed does this, even though I'm not standing up for Jay Reed because he's an SO, but you feel me? Right is wrong. I mean, right is right and wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Wrong is, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get into the content.
Hey, got that no jumper. You know, it's chaos, controversy, conflict, and all kind of capital C's. You dig what I'm saying? So, man, we're going to check out that Jay Reed, Rat100, might be catching a federal case for attempted. You dig what I'm saying? It's tough out there. You know, Loosecannon got picked up. Him and Brick Baby already with the situation out there with no jumper. Got the feds on them. It's a cold game out there. You got to keep yourself with the warm temperature around you. But, man, it don't look good for Adam 16 because he's fucked off. And you know what I'm saying? Don't look good because they put his name in the blender, in the paperwork, with the charges. Hey, man, I'm going to let y'all get into it with the content. Every day's a holiday. This is Pure Hustle TV, but that is no jumper.
We just uncovered documents that prove that this man, Jay Reed, is snitching on No Jumper and associates of No Jumper to the feds and local police. It's been a while since we've mentioned this guy, but his name is Jay Reed. Do y'all remember how 6 months ago, around January 4th or 5th, a video began to surface online of Loosecannon and this dude involved in an altercation. In this altercation with Loosecannon put a gun to the back of his head. Loosecannon knocked him out several times. He got back up. Loosecannon homies jumped him. Loosecannon homies jumped his friend that was with him, who was 60 years old. They stripped both of them like naked. The other homie had no clothes on whatsoever. He got stripped. His shirt came off. His pants came off at some point. It was really bad. Because of the severity of what was happening, a lot of people have several questions. One, who filmed this and why is it being released? Like, why did y'all put this out to the public for everyone to see? Like, y'all are committing several felonies on camera. Why would y'all post this online for people to watch? And then two, what led up to this? Now, depending on who you ask, there's conflicting stories. What we do know is a fact from both sides is the CEO of a network called the Dosh Network is like a Zeus replica. They have the various reality shows. He was supposed to pull up to have a meeting with Rat100 at No Jumper. Dosh was offering Rat100 equity within the company because they want Rat100 to come and run a certain section of Dosh and pretty much bring, the sauce back to Dosh. The owner, his name is Mozzie. He canceled last minute. So he couldn't make it to the meeting at No Jumper. According to Rat100, the only person that was supposed to be there was Mozzie and this other dude who's like the president called Travis Ford, and they were supposed to have a conversation about Dosh Network. But when Mozzie canceled, Wack told Travis Ford that he shouldn't come because Mozzie won't be here and the meeting will be rescheduled for a later date. But according to Jay Reed, and this is where both sides stop agreeing, they all agreed that there was a meeting planned with Dosh Network and Mozzie. But Jay Reed will say, even though Mozzie, the president and the CEO of Dosh Network, canceled, that Loosecannon still told him to come up there so they can discuss further business about Dosh Network. Loosecannon and Wack is saying, why would we invite you up there when the president is no longer coming and you essentially are nobody within the company? Jay Reed is saying that Loosecannon texted him about 3 times to pull up to No Jumper to have the meeting. And when he pulled up, they began to talk about Loosecannon wanting to see certain things in terms of the subscriber counts, in terms of the metrics. And that conversation went bad. Jay Reed will say the conversation went bad out of nowhere, as if it was already planned that Loosecannon was going to do that to him, because he didn't say anything disrespectful. They weren't arguing. They had no disagreements whatsoever. Loosecannon just punched him, and things went bad afterwards.
So I'm learning about the subscribers. So we were stuck on the issue about 80,000 subscribers that Dash Network has. So it was an issue. It was a situation upon seeing the spreadsheet. Now, we wanted to see the spreadsheet because we wanted to see how these 80K followers are still there on this site. Now, me bringing the situation of hand, I'm the front runner. I'm the connection. So I don't feel no type of way about me being there because this is business. So as me and Luce begin to speak, he says, hey, Jay Reed, see, this is where we have a situation where we need to see the spreadsheet for the network. As he began to say that, he calls Wack over there, and Wack begins to speak. Wack gets to showing me like, hey, man, you know, this is not what we're asking for. We need to go ahead and get that out. And as I get to looking, man, it just, and Rock, when I tell you this, man, it throws me all off guard because I wasn't aware at all. Next thing you know, I'm getting punched up in the face, and it just goes crazy at that point, as y'all can see. Just totally threw me off guard, man, because I'm thinking in my head, this is my brother. This is somebody I talk to and I converse with weekly. Hit him with the top of the AM, and if anybody know me, I hit everybody the same way. Top of the AM, he hits back. Grand Rising, King. He do the same thing. We go back. We got love for each other. At this point, I'm thinking. So that's why I'm threw off.
Wack 100 will call Jay Reed a liar. Wack 100 will claim the confrontation was heated. The confrontation wasn't as peaceful as Jay Reed would like it to believe. Wack will say that Jay Reed and Loosecannon are from opposing hoods. They are enemies by law of gangbanging. So when Jay Reed came and they was having a conversation, Jay Reed began to ask questions about Adam 22 and why they was letting a white boy dictate and run things in the culture. And then they began to talk about Dash Network, and they had some type of disagreement. And according to Wack, Jay Reed banged on Loosecannon. For y'all who ain't from LA, banging means when you say on my gang, on this, like for example, right? Y'all know, man, okay? Y'all know I bang one deuce, okay? I bang West Fargo Unicorn one deuce. That's 12. We the police. So if I'm talking to somebody and let's just say we having a disagreement.
Hold the fuck on, blood. Did this nigga just say that, P? I bang West Coast, something Unicorn, Deuce, and we the Fed. Flacco, you sound like an idiot, bro. Shut the hell up, bro.
And I say, on one deuce, on Fargo Unicorns. Well, if we are already enemies, then that can spark a confrontation. And that's what Wack is saying happened.
Something can happen. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If I'm talking to a Crip and he say, hey, Wack, so you telling me you whoop-de-whoop, and I tell him, nigga, on Paru, take it how you want to take it. Once I deliver that to him, he could ignore that, hear it like, and dismiss it, or he can hear it as aggression and disrespect, right? And when I step back, it's two men, and the fight started. Now I'm gonna be real.
That's not what happened, Wack. And then you want to sit here and tell Vlad, "Oh yeah, I told him to stop before it even got too serious." Once you seen Luce pull that blick out, that's when you want to say, "Luce, Paul, stop, Luce." Shut the fuck like that.
9 of my people, 8 or 9 of my people on the wall, right? They didn't held because they see I'm not involved in the immediate direct. I've had people say, well, why you didn't get in the middle of it? Well, I don't know him. And if I get in the middle.
Yeah, okay, Wack, but you let another Dom move, somebody part of this program, you feel me? Ain't nobody bigger than the program, part of this umbrella. Doesn't matter if you Paru, you still, that's another blood brother right there, you feel me? That you let him get stomped out by 2 keyways, bro. I don't want to hear none of that.
Love it. And somebody swing, my people off the wall. Ain't no stopping at that point in time. It's 2 men. You know what I mean? I step back, y'all gonna squabble, you gonna squabble. I think what happened was because dude tucked his tail and didn't really, show the amount of aggression back that he had, that he was when he was talking, that left, instead of it being a 4-on-2, if that's what we want to look at it as, because in my world, a 4-on-2 is an even fade. You know, you give me one of my homies any 4, you know, it's just it's a fight. Whether we win, lose, or draw, it's just going to be a fight.
Loosecannon will also hop online to claim victory in the situation, to claim victory over Jay Reed. And Loosecannon will taunt Jay Reed and mock Jay Reed and call Jay Reed a buster for not throwing a punch back.
Sweetie! You mad that you came there clout chasing and got what you got? You mad because you didn't throw one punch back because you was a sucker? You mad because you went out like a buster, a cotton ball, a boiled egg, cottage cheese, tuna sandwich, soft. Boy, nothing about you is hard. Nothing. Bubble butt. If y'all don't understand, I don't pick and choose. I accept all competition. I'm not going to be telling y'all stories and all this about what I do. I just put you on camera. Y'all see it for yourselves.
In response to the video, Loosecannon is saying, I don't do too much talking. I don't gotta tell y'all I'm tough. I'll just put y'all on camera. Y'all see it for yourselves, admitting that, you know, they were the ones who published the video and they were the ones on camera committing the act. Now, while Loosecannon is taunting Jay Reed is playing the long game. Now, Jay Reed is a gangbanger, right? He's from 187 or something Gangsta Crib. So he a gangbanger. But Jay Reed is saying, hell with the gangbanging. He wants the bag. So he's playing the long game. Jay Reed is in interviews crying, shedding tears over this situation. And he's also implicating No Jumper and claiming that No Jumper didn't do enough to protect him while he was there.
You know, you'll never respect the people that you...
Now, Flacco. Let's point out the obvious. Loosecannon loves to incriminate himself. That's why he's sitting in that jail cell right now, because everything he does, he want to sit there and talk about it with a camera on. So, Jay Reed, I'm not standing up for bro at all. I'm really more standing up for the older man that was 60 years old that claimed to be a pastor that got stomped out. That's the person that's the reason why there's the attempted whoopty on it, because of him losing so much blood. Jay Reed didn't get beat up like that. He got stomped out, but he didn't get stomped out like his homie did. Feel me?
You know, been on that yard with the black brother, your brothers you'd been around and got their back would come out here and, you know, kind of like, you know, put you in a situation like that. So it was hard for me to go ahead and, you know, converse to my mom, you know what I mean, and tell her, you know, that I was gonna be all right, because I'm gonna tell you how it really is. I didn't think I was gonna make it out that night. And hold on. You know, if anybody been in a situation like that, man, y'all know, you know, every day ain't promised, bro. So I do this stuff for my homies. I do this stuff for my family, my kids. And so for a person to come at me like that, bro, is just something I don't want for nobody. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I ain't up here joking for nobody. I'm telling you a real situation, brother. You know, this ain't what I wanted. This ain't what I expected from anybody. When I tell you I went there on love, man, that's what I went there on love. And I thought the brother was my brother. I really did. I thought Wack was my folks. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. And so for me, I'm just grateful I walked out there with my life, and I'm grateful to have you, Rock, to be able to put on this platform so you can understand and see. I'm not who they trying to make me out to be, bro. I really got love out here for these streets. And these tears ain't tears of sadness, brother. Just believe that I'm happy to be alive today. And unfortunately, it happened at No Jumper. And that's the thing that get me, because I'm trying to think like, man, where's the safety that come in at it? You know, people probably wondering like what happens next. Hey, all I can say is this, man. You know, you got to stay tuned, because I've been told not to talk about certain situations. And, you know, that's just from a legal perspective. Maybe, you know, maybe I shouldn't do. Maybe, what, you know, I don't know. But I'm going to tell you what, you know, these type of things just can't be allowed, man. I was looking for a little bit more help. You know what I mean? A little bit, you know, more safety when it comes around there, man. You know, I'm just confused of how I even went down, right?
In the midst of all this happened, you did say that Adam was there, right?
Man, I shook Adam's hand as he's walking out the door.
Jay Reed was telling people that he's not snitching. He didn't file a police report, but he's filing a lawsuit civilly. He could do it because suing civilly isn't snitching. But Jay Reed had a little secret. Jay Reed was lying to everybody the entire time. Jay Reed was actually cooperating with the police and the federal government. 2 months after the incident in March, when Loosecannon was initially picked up for the Rolling 60 RICO, there was language in his paperwork that made me believe that Jay Reed was cooperating with the feds, that Jay Reed told the feds something. And this recently uncovered paperwork with the local police proves that. In the paperwork, now we know why the state never picked it up, because the state was probably alerted by the feds. Man, we investigating this dude already. We'll pick it up. Because Loosecannon federal RICO indictment includes this incident. January 3rd, 2025, outside of the No Jumper podcast filming location in Los Angeles, Williams, which is Loosecannon, struck a victim in the head multiple times with a firearm and pointed the firearm at the back of his head, while 2 other suspects removed valuables from the victim. Now, here's how you know Jay Reed was talking to the feds, because the feds had an itemized list of exactly what they took from Jay Reed, including the value of these items. They wouldn't know this if Jay Reed wasn't talking to them. And the paperwork, you know, that resurfaced today or has surfaced today actually proves this, that Jay Reed was working with them folks days after the incident, like days after the incident. And the feds will also document the video I just played y'all of Loosecannon actually online bragging about this incident, claiming after the incident, Loosecannon posted a 7-minute video on his YouTube channel discussing the beating, stating that he used to be Big U's enforcer, that he loves to fight, and that the incident could have went a lot worse. So Loosecannon didn't do himself any favors, but Jay Reed was working with them folks almost from day one. We now know that a week after the incident took place and a day after the video went viral, Jay Reed filed a police report on January 3rd on Rat100, Loosecannon, Rat100, and No Jumper. Now, I was kind of shocked when I seen what the charges were that Jay Reed was pressing. It was for attempted murder. Attempted murder was the charge. Now, a gun did come out, pistol weapon, they were jumped, but I don't know why. For some reason, I was not expecting to see attempted murder on the docket. We can also see right here in the case summary that where the feds got it from, and the feds has been talking to Jay Reed, because the feds and the local police wrote identical statements that Jay Reed was robbed and valuables was taken from him in excess of $5,000. Same number, because Jay Reed has been cooperating and talking to both the local police and the feds. But this police report ain't your average police report, bruh. Jay Reed did unimaginable talking in this police report, bruh. This man put gang files on people, bruh. First off, I'm stunned. In the interviews, Jay Reed told everybody he was coming to meet with Wack and Loosecannon. He then told them folks that he was coming for a business meeting with Adam Grand Mason, with Rat100. And Loosecannon and Wack. So he includes Adam in this. Now, Adam is now a co-conspirator in all of this, and No Jumper. Now, under where it says victim statement, there's a biography of Rat100 and him getting put on and his gang and the history of his gang and Loosecannon. I'm like, hold on, bro. Jay Reed told them folks Rat100 is like gang affiliations, and is I said, yo, the LA podcasting scene is fried, homie. The document says Cash Jones is a rapper music manager, hip-hop commentator, and a record executive who manages several music artists. Cash Jones admitted to being a gang member of the Pacoma Piru with a moniker of Little Whack. During a social media interview on December 6, 2023, Jones stated he got jumped into the gang when he was 12 years old and still claims to be a member of the gang. The Pirus is an umbrella street gang alliance under the Large Alliance Bloods based out of Compton, California, which eventually spread to Carson, Inglewood, and Watts. The name Piru is derived from the Piru Street in Compton. The Piru Alliance is under the Blood Alliance, in which the Piru Alliance has a street gang set which have subsets. There are currently 15 known Piru sets in the greater Los Angeles area. The Pacoma Piru Bloods are a criminal street gang as defined by 186.22 PC. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bruh. The language itself troubles me, bruh. When I start seeing police paperwork listing people as criminal street gang, oh my God. But Adam 22 ain't off the hook either. The Big 22 also got a gang file on him. They got Adam. No, they really listed bro as one of the suspects. This is crazy. All right, so it says Grand Mason is the host of the No Jumper podcast. The podcast focuses on the interviews with underground/mainstream hip-hop artists and pop culture-oriented guests of different careers and backgrounds. Grand Mason has hosted numerous admitted Bloods and Crips, to include subsets gang members on his show, some of which have become violent against Grand Mason or other people present at the podcast studio during interviews. This is where we got to start putting things into perspective, homie. The police is watching that closely? Oh, nah. I want to let them folks know right now, bro. You feel me? Adam 22, that's my homie. That's my good white man, bro. All right, but I want the fest to know right now, bro. There's not a soul I won't tell on, homie. if I gotta choose between me,
he said, I'm gonna tell on Massa. He said, sorry, Adam. I'm gonna have to tell on you, even though you did everything for me, man. If it comes down to it. But wait, though, I'm gonna have to tell though on Massa. You have to tell on Massa.
Or Adam 22. I don't even need to say it, bro. Or I'm not going to jail for nobody. Excuse me. Yo, bro, listen, I don't commit crimes, but even I feel uncomfortable. Cause like, yo, I could make a little joke or something on the news or on my podcast or on my show, and they might take it serious and they start investigating. Nah. Now the only reason why I'll be real, why you've probably heard by my tone, even though I'm pro snitching, that I look at Jay Reed like I don't care, is because Jay Reed, I felt sorry for Jay Reed. I felt pity for Jay Reed until I learned that Jay Reed was on Megan's Law, right? Once I learned that Jay Reed was on the offender registry, bro, I ain't got no love for you, bro. Like, I ain't got no empathy, no pity whatsoever, homie. People like you are my enemy. Like, I despise perpetrators of women and children. That's just me, though. I don't want to know the story. I don't want to know how you end up on there. If you are on there until you get yourself off that list, I despise people like you. I can't even read what he is being charged for or charged with, because I would essentially get this video clapped and taken off YouTube. Like, that's how nasty it is. So when y'all ask, man, Flacco, yo, you usually on the side of the rats, man, bro. We team rats. Yeah, we usually team snitches, but I can't rock with this snitch. Nah, bro. I'm sorry, bro. This is not where my support is going. I don't know what's gonna happen, but what I can say is this paperwork confirms the feds and the local police, they're watching No Jumper. They're watching No Jumper, man, and I guess now we know why. Jay Reed put No Jumper in police paperwork. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? Oh, bro, I can't even wrap my head around what's going on.
Hey, y'all seen it like I seen it, man. Don't look good for Whack 100. Don't look good for Adam 22.
It does not.
Don't look good for Loosecannon.
It
The
does
only
not.
person that might have a shot at the title is
It really
Loosecannon
don't
because
look
he's
good.
already locked up in federal custody. And you know, every charge they're bringing against him now is to make sure they create leverage because they probably guarantee more than anything on Whack 100. He been popping it a lot. He been skating through all the drama, but he been stirring up and causing all the drama. Hey man, the people that don't like trouble, man, they come in to get the person that's really creating the chaos and the trouble.
True.
If they can handle that, it's like cutting the head off of a snake. So, you know, that might be their approach to trying to get it Whack 100. And, you know, not calling Whack 100 a snake. I'm just saying that might be how they perceive him and coming at him. Adam 22, same thing. You the head of a snake, putting together all.
I mean, look, like let's just say this, bro. Let's say Adam tells and says, "Hey, I didn't know nothing about it, but then I did see the video afterwards. So to not get anything falling on me, I'm gonna give you the names of who the people that were there." Now, Whack, if it comes down to the people that were there, which was some of your homies, what's his name? Blood from Pacoima, Big John or Little John, whatever. Blood was right there. So if he falls into the paperwork, are you gonna tell on another Pacoima member or Adam? Because he's been in your office before. He's been in your at the table before. Are you gonna tell on a no jumper associate? Like, let's really see, because you already heard Flacco. He don't give two. If it comes down to 22ster, the 22ster is going down. He said, "I'm telling." So come on, man.
There's controversy, conflict, confusion, chaos, and you
Man.
think you don't have no bearing of responsibility of your influence on gang culture when you're out here making millions and millions of dollars off of gang culture. So you got to respect the game. You know, you want to hang out with gang members, how the feds might look at it. We're going to treat you like a gang member too. You want to be affiliated, we'll show you what affiliated get you in gangland. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, everybody pay attention, stay tuned, man. But it don't look good out there. Jay Reed and put cases on everybody, and he got the worst type of cases on him.
Jay Reed, man. Okay, so let's break down Jay Reed's case. Jay Reed is alleged to SA an elderly woman, somewhere between the ages of 41 and 52, something around there. Now, that's crazy. SA is crazy anyway, bro. But when you put the age right there, so it's basically an elderly woman, an older woman that you took advantage of allegedly. Man, how are we supposed to try to, hold you down and bat for you? You feel me in this whole equation, because your case is way more crazy than this no jumper brawl case, man. So, man, just a whole lot of crazy going on, man. A whole lot of crazy going on. But we gonna get to the next video. Everybody, man, y'all go over there and check out Pure Hustle TV, man. Just give him a sub. Give that man a like, man. Get his views up. Get his subscribers up. Even though he got 146K, so he doing well, but still, get his subscribers, man, up, man. We all in this content creation YouTube universe trying to win, man. So boom, y'all go over there, check them out, man.
So the game is just crazy and detrimental in every type of way and avenue right now. Loosecannon sitting there trying to figure out if he could tell on Big U, Whack 100, Adam 22, anybody get out of situation. And Whack gonna cooperate, tell everything, make it like he don't know nothing, didn't know everything again. He's some type of scientific chaos organizer. Same thing with his player partner, Adam 22. Y'all with that confusion, start that illusion. Man, y'all gotta pay for them penalties. Same way y'all wanted to promote and watch everybody downfall to for you to get content. man, you might be the downfall, you might be the content one day. So I'm mindful, and y'all be mindful, man. This internet, it ain't friendly. So if you choose to agree to participate, you got to have bulletproof emotion out here, man. Cold as ice water, because they're going to try, take you out the game off of this, that, and the third rhetoric. Man, if you ain't did nothing foul, stand on that, say that, because the internet will believe a lie. You got to speak out against everything, make it righteous. But, man, it don't look good for Adam22 and Rat100 over there. Man, y'all tell me what y'all think. And shout out to Poetic Flacco, man, because he be covering the shit, and he's on top of everything. Credit to Poetic Flacco, man. Nigga need to win a YouTube award.
Yo, it's your boy DZ, man.
Paid him to say that.
No, Adam is really Adam is the epitome and definition of a white boy that is just what it is. He bland, he's straightforward, and he don't get. You got to Adam up.
Hey, he's always been that. He like, I'm a troll. I'm a
he
troll.
seemed like he kind of down though, right?
Man, that's been ringing around the homies. Adam running around this.
He might just tee off. You feel me? I don't know. Adam got it in him.
And he ain't no small white boy. No, he ain't no small white boy. It's crazy because
legal team to him.
That be roaming around, and he's just like, hey, dude, what's going on? Like, he called his office, he on this screen, he eat this shit, he searching the blogs and shit.
You hear that, right? Wack brag about this. This is what the subject to happen in the alley is serious, bro. So I don't know what you talking about.
I don't know. It's really not that serious to me. Not that serious.
Okay.
It's not. It's not that serious. not.
My bad, y'all. Woo. All right.
Not right now. The people show up and they start questioning Loose about the situation, and he as a Wack saying something to Wack. Just how he made the statement on his podcast.
Hey, bro,
when the people show up.
Let me explain something to you. I don't care what nobody says, right? I pay attention to what I do. Now, don't let that go over your head.
Okay.
You follow what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying, bro.
You get what I'm saying, my nigga? I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I pay attention to what I do. Now, it's no doubt in my mind that if I'm in a situation where my life is in jeopardy and he's there, will he assist me? Yes, he will. Will I assist him? Yes, I will. But there's no doubt in my mind that he's also going to do the same for himself.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So, if I would have felt like that was that, then I would have been involved in it, right? I had an opportunity to be involved in it. You get what I'm saying? I could have went back there, and got off. You see what I'm saying? Just that quick, right? I had an opportunity to involve myself in it. I had an opportunity to not. You saying, well, Wack, you should have got involved. I'm saying, no, I'm going to let these two men deal with their problem. And unfortunately, brother, where I come from, when shit get to escalating, right, I make certain decisions. In that type of situation, there was a lot going on, brother. I had to worry about my people with me, them reacting because they think I'm reacting, right? I had to worry about what was going on. Are they still here? Are they zoned out? So I chose to deal with it verbally.
Okay.
Best I could. Other than that, nigga, shit, hey, if a nigga wouldn't have listened to me verbally and made a decision, that's that.
Yeah, you would have been a witness.
No, I wouldn't have.
Yeah, okay.
Nobody could ever force me to be a witness, bro.
Okay.
I thought you was
from the streets, though, Wack. But what I want, listen, this is what I want to say to you, though, right?
Can't force me to be no witness, nigga. In the United States of America, We have constitutional rights. Nigga, the nigga number 5 is the right to remain silent.
Yo, it's your boy Deezy. Do you hear this, right? Do you hear this, right? Do you hear this? Are y'all listening? Wack is named as a suspect. Do you hear this? Wack is named as a suspect. He said, ain't nobody gonna have to force me to be a witness. My constitutional rights, right? And he doesn't seem bothered or worried at all that they're saying attempted murder. Huh? He doesn't seem like he's bothered, not one bit. Y'all see what's going on here?
Yeah.
Now we about to run through this now. Now we about to run through this. The big Paru now. The big Paru that
Loosecannon was supposed to come up here and meet me on my way out.
See, look how Wack's trying to throw it all on Loosecannon already. And this is right after it happened. This is like maybe a couple days after the incident happened. So this is a clip from No Jumper live show with Wack, Adam, and Lush. And it's somewhere around January, in the middle of January, this was aired. The fight was like the 4th of January, the 3rd of January, something like that. So yeah, man, crazy.
Because we driving to Vegas. Now, I had no idea that you and him were talking 9 o'clock that morning.
Me and Loose?
I got this fucking text.
What were we talking about?
Come on, bro.
You want to see my conversation with Loose?
Well,
let's do it. Let's bring up some receipts.
You know, I got the receipts. So I'm like, well, he like, yo, I told Adam I was coming. He said, cool. This is you right here. Merry Christmas over. That's a Thursday, 9 o'clock a.m. What up? I'm dropping off your Christmas gift today at 5 p.m. when Wack gets there, King. You said, oh shit, okay, thanks, G. This, y'all communicate. I don't know.
Yeah, he brought me some French Bulldog hoodies.
So what I'm telling
somehow that doesn't correlate with me being accepting of him committing a violent assault.
Okay, so what I'm saying is this, right? I don't know that we got some people gonna pop up here, right? That day, dude from Dosh, I remember he called me the night before. I said, bro, Adam's gonna want to see the back end of shit, how shit works, whatever. Already talked to him about it, he's open to it. He said, okay, Wack, I'm gonna come out. I said, get there at 4:30. It'll take you 15, 20 minutes.
Listen here. That what he just said right there. I want y'all to hear that now. That what he just said right there verifies that Jay Reed was coming to talk to him and Adam. What was stated in the police report. Because he's sitting there saying that there's some things on the back end that we need to show Adam. Y'all listen to this dude, man. He just verified why Jay Reed was coming there. Straight up. He verified it out of his own mouth. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Share this live. Listen to that little part back again.
Dude from Dosh, I remember he called me the night before. I said, bro, Adam's gonna want to see the back end of shit, how shit works, whatever. Already talked to him about it, he's open to it. He said, okay, Wack, I'm gonna come out. I said, get there at 4:30. It'll take you 15, 20 minutes to open up your life. He wasn't coming to sit down, he was coming to your office.
But this never happens.
No, listen, I'm gonna tell you why. See, this is why I'm trying to tell you, right? I get a text, right? Here it goes. I'll let you look at it. This is,
you talking about Travis, Wack?
Travis, look, you see this, right? I get a text at about 2:30.
Yeah.
Telling me I'm not gonna make it.
I just left my attorney for early release of probation. I ain't gonna make it there by 5 SMH. I add you to the social media platforms also, and I'm here whenever you come back. I'm gonna make sure all the sites and apps live. Blah blah blah. Okay.
Boom. Okay, now.
Yeah, and he also said he doesn't do business at No Jumper. Come on, man. Yeah, Soldier, he said that. We see what it is. Let's let him keep talking himself into a hole, which he's been doing for months.
Travis Ford is his number 2, right? So what I do, I take it upon myself to call Travis Ford and say, Travis, Mozzie just hit me. He not gonna make it. I sent you the audio to that.
I didn't listen to it.
Okay, well, I sent you the audio. I called Travis at 3 o'clock. Mozzie not gonna make it. I'm gonna tell you why. Travis from Main Street Crip, and it's cool. But this is how I work. That's Mozzie's partner. So if he comes up here with Mozzie, because I know that's his partner, so we can meet with you before we do this, right? I don't give a who he got a problem with, right? You ain't gonna handle it now.
We gonna play that in a minute, Too Much. We gonna play Travis call in a minute.
Now it's totally different if Travis show up by himself and he got some issues with somebody. At that point in time, it ain't my business. So what I did is hit Travis, hey, Mozzie just canceled, so you don't show up. So this totally debunks the bullshit narrative that we're trying to line some people up. Because when Mozzie canceled, I called Travis. You had to record it.
Did you?
Right? I hit Mozzie again the other day. I sent you that recording. Yo, who is this dude, bro? Because he did an interview saying he's coming up here to do our business. Now, our contract between 100 and Dosh was signed 6 weeks ago. You understand what I'm saying? So what I told him is, look, bro, I'm going to give Adam part of my end. You meet me halfway, give him part of your end. I said that way he has ownership, not a bullshit little check every month when we make it hundreds of thousands of dollars, but you got to come up here and show him how it works. That's what that was about. So when Mozzie canceled with me, the boss dealing with the boss, I called his number 2 and told him not to come.
All right, well, we heard this before. Let's see if there's any other parts that we haven't heard.
All business.
Hey, Wack, man, I'm telling you right now, bro, your association with Loosecannon, that is going to put you in the hot seat, bro. We all see it, bro. So you saying and trying to justify it.
Listen to me. I'm associated to all kind of people. What people do, what people do. I do all day long. It ain't got nothing to do with Loosecannon. You know what I'm saying? They can't say because y'all do business together. Our business is on the entertainment side, real estate, TV, that thing. I can go over here and do some crazy shit, and they can't say, well, you associate with it. It don't work like that, bro. Sorry.
That's what you said.
That's a fact.
Okay.
That's a fact.
Okay. I mean, hey, listen.
We don't plot crimes.
You can try to clear this up, Wack, but I'm telling you.
I don't got to clear nothing up. We don't plot crime.
Make sure you hit that notification bell.
He don't know how to drive the car. He don't know how to make decisions, right? I don't fuck beans. I don't fuck yes master type nigga.
Well, that's what Loosecannon looked like. He looked like a yes master doing what he did because somebody was confronting you.
Hey, listen, the conversation was that, and then it turned to what it turned into. So
what it look like? No. Let's be real. What it look like if he's saying I'm the enforcer for Rat100 and he enforces a situation for somebody talking to you? You gonna tell me that don't look like he a minion?
Well, you got to remember, I talked to him already. My talk was done. Their talk began. You didn't hear the man say, me and Loose been in prison together?
But he came to talk to you, Wack. Loose got involved because the man was talking to you, bro.
Now I'm confused.
You shouldn't be.
Wait, no. Because I thought he said he came for Loose.
You said Loose said he came for you.
Hold on, I thought that's what he said.
Man, Loose said he came for you. Loose got on there and said, hey, yo, man, I got a problem. The dude came to him and said, yo, I got a problem with Rat100, man. He said, well, what's the problem? I got a problem with the content. He said, well, what's going on with the content? And the guy, I guess, and you said, hey, yo.
He said that, start talking about Adam and all that.
Right. So after he said that, listen, Wack. After he said all that, Loose said, I went on his ass. Come on, bro.
Nah, but that wasn't the end of the story, though, bro.
But that's what he said.
You know what's crazy? You're never going to grab it because you're an East Coast dude. When I'm telling you, you got a neighborhood crip and a gangster crip. These niggas is enemies by nature, bro. This is like, I don't think you get what I'm telling you. Right? So whenever they conversation start, it's already hot. They shouldn't even be conversating.
The guy came to talk to you, so they shouldn't have been conversating. The conversation was with you and the content that he didn't like you was putting out.
And you know what I did? I chose not to have the conversation because the nigga ain't gonna question me, right? So I backed up from it.
And Loosecannon stepped in to defend you. And now the guy is saying, come on, bro. Come on, Wack. Stop it, man.
Step into the shit. Hey, bro, was you there?
Loosecannon said the whole scenario, man.
Listen to me.
So you said Loose was lying on the joint now?
No, what I'm telling you is, dude said a whole lot of shit. And when you start saying disrespectful shit to men, shit's gonna happen.
Loose stepped in the situation because he looked at it as I'm Wack's enforcer. He wanted to say I'm Big U's enforcer. Everybody in LA is scared of him and all this BS.
Let me ask you
like,
something.
come on, man.
A lot of things, right? Let me ask you a question, right? Do you think I'm the type of nigga to let a nigga disrespect me in my face and I don't react? For real, though, do you think that I would?
I don't know what type of dude you is on that. I know when people got a lot of people around them, they become He-Man.
Wait.
I know that.
On that note, I see you not gonna keep it real. Everybody in your chat gonna tell you they didn't see Wack on several occasions. If a nigga get out of line with me with his mouth, nigga, I'm gonna try to break his shit. This a fact. I don't need no nigga to. If a nigga disrespect me in my face, I'm gonna try.
Whoa, why did it say the double? Why did it say the hard ER right there? AI is raising his blood.
To break your shit. This a fact. This is facts.
Lou said he was the enforcer, man. Like, come on, man.
Hey, listen to me. It's a lot. Hey, I will enforce for him as well if I'm in that situation and I need to.
But you hear what he just said? I will enforce for him as well if I'm in that situation.
If I need to.
Y'all hearing, right? Like, come on, man.
Hey, listen to me. It's a lot. Hey, I will enforce for him as well if I'm in that situation and I need to.
But he wasn't. Right? You wasn't in no situation though, Wack.
I'm glad
these dudes wasn't a threat.
Hold on.
They wasn't a threat.
Wait. I'm glad you just said that, right? Because is there a difference between a threat and you disrespecting a man with your mouth?
So
I'm asking you this.
Now, listen, if a dude disrespect you with your mouth, that is a threat.
Okay, that's what I'm saying, my nigga. So you saying shit, and I'm telling you,
now y'all hearing, right? Y'all hearing talking about he will enforce for Loosecannon as well. Let's get back to this.
You want the head up fade? I'm going to give you that. I love to fight. I'm going to give you the head up fade after I knock you out. And don't be mad when the homies pounce. When we, you know how it go. When we see we going to pounce. So why y'all get mad? This is an example. Stop clout chasing. This is not what you want. I can't help it if I'm the realest in LA on the West Coast. I can't help that. I can't help it. What I say, what I preach is real. It could have went a lot worse, but it didn't. So, suspect identification Williams. Utilizing department resources, Kyle will identify Williams as a record check revealed Williams has multiple outstanding warrants for his arrest out of Riverside County for felon in possession of a firearm $50,000 bond. A felon domestic violence, another $50,000 bond, as well as an Orange County for grand theft auto, $40,000 bond. Nigga, how are you out of jail with all this shit with no court dates? It's crazy. So 2022, you got the big U shit going on, which they was investigating. You got caught with a gun. You got a domestic violence. And in Orange County, grand theft auto. And you got 3 open warrants at the time.
This dude is named as suspect number 4, and all he's worried about is proving that Loose Cannon is telling.
All right, yeah, man. We gonna go right to the next one, man. Yeah, man. It's crazy how, like I said, how Wax trying to throw all the shade and all the fire back on Loose when, bro, you're suspect number 4 in the case, homie. So let's see. Are you gonna tell on Big John? Are you gonna tell on Mr. 22? Are you gonna tell on your other homies from appointment that was there during the shit? Because Blood, the nigga that took the watch was Blood's homie, Lil John, whatever. Blood, he just said it. So that's not telling at all, Blood, because Blood already said that shit online, P. So let's be real, bro. Let's be all the way real right here, Blood. Let's be all the way real, Blood. We gonna go right over here to Compton Rick Rock. Let's go.
See, if I was lying, would the victim be on the phone with me on FaceTime? If somebody was talking about suing and stuff like that, would they be on FaceTime hurting their case?
No, because they were saying that all the lawsuits, the police shit. I'm like, Jay Reed is not gonna do that.
He's not gonna do that, man. Listen. That's just who. Like, come on, nigga. What street shit puts the shit out? I know y'all didn't put it out, but the nigga that wasn't a good.
But you have to understand. Yeah, but you have to understand. Nobody put it out. It's just other people was there and it got out.
Sweetie!
They're the bullshit, bro. The last clip that we're gonna watch though is gonna be the no jumper clip. I don't know why it's not on here, but it was before. But they did speak about it on No Jumper News. We're gonna watch that as well.
You're now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Yo, what up? It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV, and we back with the content. But before we get to the content, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and catch every video when I drop it. Now, Loosecannon, he's back, man. He just called in to No Jumper right after we just did a show on him with his response earlier. He coming back this time, and man, he holding nothing back. Whatever he did on that last one, that ain't nothing compared to what he doing right now. Now he's saying, you know what, man, I fit just go ahead and let everything out, man. It is what it is, man. Everybody knew what was going on, man. Wax said earlier, man, I don't know Jay Reed. I don't know. I ain't never met dude. I ain't got no dealings with dude. None of that. Loosecannon is saying different, man. Now, what trips me out is usually when Loosecannon call, y'all hear this phone call is recorded in a federal institution or something like that. But on this call, you don't hear that. So I don't know what's going on with Loosecannon, man, and why do he feel now after making all those videos? Y'all can go on his page and look back and find all them videos. He was making all them videos, and he was saying, man, hey, man, you came up here on your own. Didn't nobody call you up here? But now he's singing a different tune. This is getting crazy. Let's check this content out. Let's go.
Did you see Loose's response?
Yeah, I kind of heard it, man. But everybody know, man, Loose be lying like a motherfucker. I know Loose lied on all type of shit, man. I've been dealing with Loose a little bit before the whole little situation. Like my boy Slim told you, need to be in the studio, some more shit.
Is this so? I mean, Is Jay Reed just doing a shameless cash grab? If we're being honest, is that what this is? He's just like, or is it a publicity stunt? Like, because like he knows that like there's no. I don't think he realize it's pretty obvious. There's no leg for him to stand on. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I can say honestly, Adam.
What happened? What's going on? Why everybody looking frozen?
Earlier that day, like before 3 for sure.
Yeah, what's up with that? And Hefe looking at the camera like that, like blood just seeing something happen. Everybody really went frozen, like something went down. What's going on?
And let me know like the meeting was canceled.
Hey,
yo, he got up there.
Hey, Travis, hold on. I'll put you on mute.
Travis, you got to get off the phone now. It was cool. It was all good a week ago, but now this is the content that we came to hear. This is what everybody want to hear. This is Loosecannon. He just called in. Let's go.
But you still here, bro? Yeah. We got Sharice.
What up with it, Loose?
Yeah, that's what y'all got going on.
Man, long time no here, man. Shit, we doing the news, and you know you've been buzzing all over the internet, and I just surprised to get a phone call from you. So what's the word? What's going on? How you been?
Man, I've been good, but man, it's a lot of goofy stuff going on. Why people are trying to act like they don't know what happened and what was going on with this shit?
I'm just hearing, I'm just spectating and watching how everybody else watching. I just seen
what that mean though, Loose.
I seen the video that you dropped today, and we just reacted to it.
Yeah, let me put it this way, right? That police report, everybody is acting like it's brand new. That police report been out for months.
Yeah, you're right. That is true. But they just named suspects in the report now. It was an investigation. Now it's a full case, Luz.
You get what I'm saying? So it's no charges, no nothing. So while people is out here clout chasing and stuff like that, Bubble Butt knows exactly what was his part into the situation. He knew that Jay Reed was coming up there for him.
Wow. That about sums up everything right there, man. If he got a lawsuit and everybody was saying, man, I don't know nothing. We don't know nobody. You even said in some of your videos that y'all didn't know why Jay Reed was coming up there. Now you saying everybody knew that Jay Reed was coming up there.
You get what I'm saying? But he's just too scared to stand on his word and say what really happened. Maybe he need the no jumper job, and that's cool. If he needs that or whatever, so be it. But just say that.
Yeah, it's been a whole lot because I've been hearing, your side, Wax side, Adam's side. There's a whole bunch going on. The media, everybody's covering it, talking about it and stuff. So,
but you have to think about it is right. Adam don't have nothing to do with this situation at all, right? Let's get that understood. And
why would nothing, man? Y'all leave y'all thoughts in the comment section what y'all think about this. I'm gonna let y'all see what y'all think about it.
then second of all, Wack orchestrated everything. So if Wack knows that the nigga Jay Reed was coming in there to talk about business with Dosh, why is he not just saying that? He could just say that, and then Jay Reed got the pop in it.
He orchestrated everything. Loosecannon, man, listen, bro. I didn't got on your ass before in the past. I'm trying to cover this content now. I'm trying to cover it a little different than I used to, man. I usually would be on your ass. By you saying somebody orchestrated everything, man, you basically, what y'all think in the comment section? I ain't got to say nothing. Let me know what y'all think, man.
Said it at first, but now he's changing his.
This call is from
But
a
Wack
federal
did say
prison.
that though.
Oh, there you go. It did say that.
Wack
Federal
did.
He's
prison.
changing his tune. He's changing his tune because a police report that's been out for months. He's acting like it just came out. You need to stop lying.
let's say Wack did say that.
Wack did say that it was that he came to discuss Dosh business and he was supposed to meet with y'all, and that was the whole point, right? Like,
I mean, I don't know.
He has said that on the pod.
Yeah,
He
that's
said
the
that on the
whole
pod
point,
multiple
but then
times.
You got him saying now he don't know why Jay Reed and stuff came up there. First of all, I only come to No Jumper when I'm asked to, right? I told Adam, I said, I'm coming up there and I'm gonna drop off some Christmas gifts. That's why I came up there, right? So when I get there, Bubble Butt was telling me, he was like, oh yeah, the niggas from Dodge is coming up here. I was like, yeah, word. And then like 30 minutes before the filming, he was like, oh, Mozzie canceled, but Jay Reed is still coming up here. I said, okay, cool.
Word.
Yeah, but he said that what happened, but then like what was said on the pod and the story that all of y'all said was that Jay Reed started turning up and started going bad, or his homie did, and that's why
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So he was popping it, and
Well, in the beginning of the video, with you and Jay Reed on the phone, y'all said that it had nothing to do with no gangster and neighborhood stuff. So now it make it seem like now you lying, because with the video, the clip in the beginning where you said, man, both of y'all said it don't got nothing to do with no neighborhood. I don't know where they got that from. Some to that extent. So, man, come on, man, you got to get your story together. Everybody already said you lying about every single thing. So why should we believe any of this?
a situation happened, but he was popping it. So we already said what it was, how it happened, and everything like that. It's no mystery. But Bubble Butt need to just like own it. You get what I'm saying? You don't need to just be talking about, oh, I didn't do this, and I didn't do that, and I didn't say that. You was bragging at first. But now Sweetie Pie is acting like, oh, let me try to distance myself. For what? It ain't even no charges, bro.
Well, I mean, like Wack always from the beginning said that he didn't choose to do that. He didn't want to be.
Wack been saying that he ain't know the dudes popping up and none of that shit.
Yeah, he distanced himself from the beginning. He said,
Listen, at the end of the day, I was invited somebody to No Jumper. Only my crew come with me. I'm not inviting no nigga or somebody that I'm doing business with at a place of business that I don't work at. Like, that's goofy.
Word.
I do agree with that.
All right.
It's not.
I have no way to say come and meet me at No Jumper.
This not looking good. This not looking good at all, man. Especially when there's a lawsuit going on, because we didn't see none with no charge. We haven't seen no charges, but we definitely seen TMZ post the lawsuit. Jay Reed against No Jumper. We definitely seen that lawsuit. We still haven't heard from the other guy that was injured as well. So, man, this might be looking bad.
Like, well, I don't work there.
So
outside to make it a meetup spot.
Outside of this situation, what else is going on in the life of Loosecannon right now?
Why would you
inside of there?
Why do we want to hear anything else with the life when this is the topic right now? Why would you change? Oh man, get the phone up out his hand, man. This dude right here. Why would you change the topic, man?
Good. We just moving forward, waiting for the paperwork to come out. I guess is coming out, dropping August 13th, August 14th, or whatever. Everybody ridiculing, lying on me, smutting me, but we gonna all see the truth, right?
Luce, how old are you, bro?
Oh man, damn.
You said what?
How old are you, bro?
42.
Hey, you gotta fire them. Adam fired. He's talking about some shit that everybody want to hear, and this dude asking him, "How old are you, man?" Lush, I got respect for you, Lush. I fuck with you, homie. But come on, bro, lead them buzz balls and that whatever drug, whatever you using, whatever you doing, man. I don't know what you're doing or what you use. Whatever you using, man. Think before your ass talk, man.
Who's saying that? Who's saying that?
Lush.
That's Lush.
Who?
Lush.
Lush. Why are you asking that?
Because I thought you were 32.
Okay. How old are you?
43.
Okay, well, that's how old are you?
All right, man.
All right, so everything been good in there though. Like it's been,
Yeah, no, everything is still good. We playing basketball, working out. Still doing my content, still being the number one talked about person on YouTube and across the world.
You haven't been #1 YouTube shit since you've been gone. Your views is down. This is gonna get back up because we're gonna run this content. This gonna get you back up in the game though. But stop letting them people lie to you. They calling you when you call home. They tell you that the numbers is doing good because they don't want to break your spirit or make you feel down because they know that you love this content more than anything. They know that you love this content so much that you would risk doing way more time than you probably would get by talking on the internet. So they don't want to break your spirit, man. But anyway, man, leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. What do y'all think about this, man? Do y'all think that Loosecannon is doing too much, or do y'all think that he's using this opportunity to get back at Wack? What do y'all think? Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. It's Compton Rick Rock, and I'll catch all of y'all on the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.
Sweetie! Sweetie! No. It's over. See, if I was lying. Sweetie! Sweetie! No. It's over, Sugar Plum. You mad that you messed up your case. You mad that you came there clout chasing and got what you got. You mad because you didn't throw one punch back because you was a sucker.
I don't want to be on nobody's front page, but since we here, you know, I got to get this out because it's more important to me that I have to do this for my kids and for my family. You know what I mean? For my kids to wake up and my mom see this and, you know, my family members seeing this, you know, it's tragic. It's a tragedy. You know, people probably wondering like what happens next. Hey, all I can say is this, man. You know, you got to stay tuned because I've been told not to talk about certain situations. And, you know, that's just from a legal perspective. Maybe, you know, maybe I shouldn't do. Maybe, you know, I don't know. But I'm going to tell you what, you know, these type of things just can't be allowed. Man, I was looking for a little bit more help.
So Loose tells him, you came up here for content, right? He says back to Loose, whatever, cuz how you want to put it, on gangster. Loose says, nigga, this on neighborhood. Okay, in this jungle, Adam, anything gangster crip, anything neighborhood crip is automatically enemies.
I heard.
Guess what?
We had a whole cigarette thing here.
Now, guess what? That's crip situation going on, right? I'm a power rule. It's two men. So what do? I take a step back.
You're saying that these two dudes pulled up knowing that there was probably going to be 10 plus gang members. They pulled up too deep. Older gentlemen.
Yeah, I don't know.
No guns.
Looking harmless
Older.
as hell.
What is that?
You're now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Yo, what up? It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV, and we back with the content. But before we get to the content, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and catch every video when I drop it. Now, we're going to pick up where we left off yesterday. We're going to get back to this Jay Reed, this Loosecannon, this Rat100 no jumper whole lawsuit thing that's going on. Wack name was also mentioned in the police report. So we're going to get to all this, man. Loosecannon came back and he definitely got to respond, man. And this is what I don't understand, man. Just let the stuff play out how it's going to play out, man. With this stuff being this serious, bringing it to the internet, this could also go against y'all case. It look like Loosecannon might be hit with an attempted hot one. If y'all know what a hot one is, y'all know it's a street term, y'all know what it is. If you don't know, then you just don't know. Google it. But we're going to get to this content, man. This is Loosecannon responding back to Jay Reed with this lawsuit and this police report, everything that's going on with this. So let's get to this content. Let's go.
So what you got to say to me, Baldy?
I don't know what the problem is.
I mean, I would start with the fact that there was a pretty vicious assault that took place at my facility. And you seem weirdly unapologetic about it, don't seem terribly concerned about it. Whereas for me, this has been a significant source of bad press as well as a potential legal risk.
Well, let's backtrack. You made me aware it was somebody back there.
Exactly, because I saw them outside and I felt that I was like, oh, what am I going to do? I'm going to call Whack, let them know there's a couple guys outside.
Now watch this. Whack didn't run out on no bullshit.
Right, but the people that you invited are the ones who got involved in this bullshit. And from my perspective, this is all like a big PR thing. Because why was somebody filming before it?
So let me ask y'all this, man. Y'all clearly hear this video. This is coming from their content that they already put out. Loose Cannon is definitely making it aware that the conversation that was had on this podcast definitely could be used, man. It could be used. This is their content, so it could be used. Now, y'all think that they did this? Is this a strategic move? What do y'all think? Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section, because it's damn sure it's involving everybody in this fiasco. Let's get back to it.
Even start.
Wait, I don't listen.
That's somebody who plans on putting the video out from
Loose
the
Cannon
beginning.
was supposed to come up here and meet me on my way out because we driving to Vegas. Now, I had no idea that you and him were talking 9 o'clock that morning.
Me and Loose?
I got this fucking text.
What were we talking about?
Come on, bro.
You want to see my conversation with Loose?
Well, look,
Let's do it. Let's bring up some receipts.
You know, I got the receipts. So I'm like, well, he like, yo, I told Adam I was coming. He said, cool. This is you right here. Merry Christmas. Oh, that's a Thursday, 9 o'clock a.m. What up? I'm dropping off your Christmas gift today at 5 p.m. when Whack gets there, King. You said, oh, shit. Oh.
What's up with it?
But man, it seems to me, man, that these videos, man, is crazy nasty work. And for Loose Cannon to bring this video to the internet, it was already there. But he making sure that he said, you know what? Man, it ain't gonna just be me going down.
PSA out for all the sweethearts, the sweetie pies, the soft individuals that keep spreading false narratives. Bubble Butt, you trying to remove yourself. Let me tell you how it all started, everybody. Mozzie came to me, approached me with a business opportunity for a deal to run a TV show off his network. So when Mozzie and Travis Ford came to me, I thought about Whack, because I brought up the idea, let's do an Exposure podcast. So we go to a dinner meeting that we set up that same night. And when we set up the dinner meeting or whatever.
Wait a minute. So the Exposure podcast was Loose Cannon's idea. Man, you should have got some paperwork on that if that was your idea. I never knew that.
It was Mozzie, it was Jay Reed, and it was Travis Ford. Mozzie introduced Jay Reed and Travis Ford as his business partners. Me and Whack was coming in on another end. So I don't know what's the narrative that they trying to push, like Jay Reed don't have nothing to do with Dash or anything like that, when basically it was all connected. Mozzie never knew Whack until I introduced Whack to Mozzie. Second of all, the no jumper incident, Bubble Butt knew exactly Jay Reed was coming up there to talk. He knew the discretions and the discrepancies when it came down to the numbers and the false statements that they was presenting, acting like they Dash Network was doing this amount of numbers and had this amount of subscribers. So all those false rumors and acting like you don't know anything and trying to separate yourself. This police report been out for months. There have not been no charges. So if he's doing a lawsuit or whatever, that's what he's doing, a lawsuit. But
oh, okay, I get it now. So the police report been out for months. I did see back when I told y'all I think that was filed in December, probably a day after Christmas, that police report was filed, but no charges has been charged. So it is a lawsuit. So they using this for a lawsuit. So it seemed like Nobody is fit to get hit with the attempted hot one, like they said at first. So it seems like now this is just all a plot to get some bread. And here you go. You got Loosecannon. He's saying everybody knew what was going on. Nasty work.
I don't have nothing to do with none of this stuff. Y'all can stop lying. Y'all keep talking about people telling, snitching, ratting, all that stuff. Wait until August 13 come out. And then when it comes out or whatever, let's see how many people lose credibility by saying stuff. All y'all do is just talk. Y'all don't do nothing else but talk, and make false lies on people. I'm in the highest level, on the federal penitentiary yard. It gets no higher. Walking around freely. Y'all would be PC'd up. Y'all would not be standing on what I stand on. Principle. Integrity. And second of all is Adam. The situation with Bubble Butt or whatever, you need to check that, because at the end of the day, he's going to have you in hot water because he's not being truthful about anything. He's a liar.
All right, man. Y'all could go on over there to Loosecannon's page. Y'all could check out the rest of this story, man. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that he's wrong for getting on the internet saying what he's saying? Or do y'all think that he was, it was going to come out anyway? What do y'all think? Like I say, they keep text messages, records, and everything on all this stuff. And he just making sure that, it's more evidence by him saying some of this stuff. But I guess he's looking at it like, man, I'm not fit to be the only one taking the hot water for this stuff. So, I don't know, man. This is what happened when friends become enemies. What do y'all think? Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. I'm pretty sure Wack. I'm pretty sure Adam22. They gonna come back with their response to Loosecannon's response. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.
Crazy thing is, when I made that conversation, when I made that call and had that conversation, I got a call the next day. And what that individual said was like, either we would have been dead or we would have been in jail for the rest of our life. And that's a fact.
You're now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Yo, what up? It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV, and we back with the content. But before we get to the content, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and catch every video when I drop it. Now, we got some more Loosecannon news, and this is actually bad news for Loosecannon. It looked like they're trying to charge him. We're charging with an attempted murder. Eddie Boy here with the news, man. And this one is titled Loosecannon Attempted Murder at No Jumper. This is enough pressure to tell on Big U. Can that be the case here? Is they trying to say, you know what? We really, the case that we got with him in jail for right now is kind of weak. So maybe we could put that no jumper pressure on him and get him to tell whatever he might know, because they got the big fish. Loosecannon, he's just a small fish in the pond. The stuff that he's looking at, he actually got action at coming home, whether it's today, tomorrow, or 10 years, who knows? He got action at coming home. But with this right here, this attempted how when this right here can change the game, man, if he get found guilty on this. So let's get to this, man. Might be some whole lot of more people going down with this right here. Let's get into this content. Let's go.
Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, people. Good day today, sunny. I don't have to do too much of nothing today. I just got to do a few things in the afternoon. my day is not gonna be full to a few more days later on down the line. But I want to touch on a little things this morning, dealing with a PDF I just got, dealing with loose cannon in a no jumper incident. And you know, I heard Rat100 when he was saying what he's saying when he was reading it off, even though I know he ain't gonna put nothing out there if he don't have the paperwork. But I always go back and double check and triple check, you know, the information, because I think we all should do that, regardless of what's going on. And they charging this man with attempted murder, him and 2 other individuals. We all know their names, but I'm not going to speak on that. They're trying to charge Rat100 and Adam with a lawsuit. But let me tell you guys something, man. And like I was telling brothers, man, when that brother first jumped on the scene, I told Rat100 this, I told 600 this. I'm like, hey, bro, the dude is no good, bro. And they was always asking me why. I was like, bro, it's like an epiphany. This dude remind me everything about his father, bro. The way he moved, the way he talked, the way he lies, everything, bro. The man have 3 open cases. The man got a domestic violence. The man have a gun case, and the man have another case, bro, and never had no court date, bro. Now let's take this stuff a step further, man. Further, you know, I truly believe that this brother been working for a long time.
All right, let's stop here. Let's say this. All right, so let's just say the case that he got him on now, maybe they've been watching him, they've been following him. So the cases that they had on him, which was a domestic, I believe, and some other stuff, maybe they said, you know what, let's just let him stay where he's at because we already got a tell on him. We're going to continue watching him. We don't need to arrest him for that. Let's get him for the whole thing because we could possibly use him to flip later on when we come down with this RICO. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. What y'all think in the comment section? Let me get y'all thoughts.
And I truly believe that the only reason he's in jail is because of the no jumper situation. He was getting out of control. He put violence into his repertoire. When you're the confidential informant, bro, there are certain things you can do and certain things you can't do. And he crossed the line. Just like with that fool G-Face. He was working for the DEA. And what he did was he went and filed for a PPP loan, and that wasn't a part of his contract. Even though that them people will employ you, there are certain things you can do and certain things you cannot do. Okay, now, he hasn't been formally charged.
I still hear you.
With the no jumper incident, attempted murder. If he have, they got that stuff on hold right now. And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen, bro. They finna use that, and they're gonna hold that over his head, bro. I guarantee you, they already stepped to him, told him they finna charge him for X, Y, and Z. And if he doesn't cooperate on this RICO act with Big U, bro, he's gonna be in a world of trouble. Now, logically, what do you think of saying?
All right, so let me stop it again, man. Do y'all remember when Loosecannon brother got out of jail and he went on no jumper, him and Adam and Wack, and he said that Nipsey Hussle's baby mama, the first baby mama, I think that's his first baby mama, was his cousin. He said that's my cousin. Now, I'm not sure if that's their cousin, but if that's their cousin, isn't that Big U niece? So that means that they related. Something I could have sworn I heard him say that. Y'all can go back and check out that interview with Loosecannon brother Adam 22 and Rat100, when he said that Big U niece was their cousin, and Big U niece is Big U niece. So what do that make all them connected? Let's go.
Individuals gonna do? Is he gonna stay down? You know, let me know if he's gonna stay down, or you think he's gonna tell. So we need to all understand the nature of the game, right? We need to understand that whatever's going on.
We need to understand this. We need to stand enough of this cool shit. That's my boy Eddie Boy, good dude, man. I met him before, solid 100, he's straight up dude. But anyway, let's get back to what I was saying. Let's understand this shit. We didn't seen Sharice Mills over there on a vacation. And boy, she done lost some weight and that ass is wiggling and jiggling. She's looking good for somebody in the hood. So, you know, he trying to get back to that, man. He definitely trying to get back to that. Is he gonna tell? I don't know, man. I don't know what the man gonna do, but man, she sure is looking good, man. And I've got my money up. Yeah, I got some money saved up now, baby. So yeah, he trying to hurry up and get back out there to her little fine ass.
It's going on a high level, bro. See, he's getting his case separated. He's going to court, but he's going at a separate time. That's a red flag in itself, bro. And I understand that he has friends, he has family, he has all these type of things, that he have fans, that everybody want to think that he's just this solid individual, that he's this person, that he's gonna totally stay down and all this type of stuff, bro. He's not gonna do that, bro. Any man that has some type of reasoning is gonna save himself, bro. And he gonna save himself, bro. He got his case separated for a reason. I did a live the other day, and I was on there with one couple of his buddies and stuff like that. It was, you know, it was pretty cool dialogue and stuff like that with one of them. I'm not gonna say two of them, but one of them. And I explained to him, I was like, look, bro, I understand that he has a robbery and an extortion. Understand that. Okay, that's a different separate act in the case. He's not up on none of the wiretaps as we know at this particular moment. We don't know because they all haven't came out yet. But I explained to him, like, look, bro, if he just had them two cases, the extortion and the robbery, it wouldn't be a federal case. You have to understand he's up under umbrella. And when you up under umbrella of the RICO, you're being charged with the RICO as well. Just like with Hop. Hop only have a PPP loan fraud, but he's up under the RICO Act because up under the umbrella of because of the enterprise. So brothers need to understand, man, that this dude, Loosecannon, bro, he's bad, man. He's been bad. He's been working, bro. You know, I don't know how people don't see that. You know, some people see it, some people don't. But it's like they constantly dropping him.
But is this safe to say that we have to see it though? Like we really got to see it though for sure. You know what I'm saying? We could make assumptions, you know what I'm saying? I get it. I done made a whole lot of jokes on his ass. Y'all could go back down my page. I'm saying everything that Eddie Boy said when I was roasting the hell out of him. But you know, is this actual facts? All this stuff is alleged right now, right? Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Eddie Boy, he been down that road. He been to the feds. He know how it go. I never been to the feds. I don't know too much anything about that. But is it safe to say let's just wait until we actually see what happens? What y'all think about that?
And evidence on top of each other.
So we're gonna do this one, and then we're gonna do No Jumper reacting to Loosecannon calling in, political street views, and we're gonna get to the next video.
You know that he's gonna cooperate, you know, and he's gonna save himself. Do you think, man, this is what I be trying to tell dudes, bro, when we was inside the penitentiary, bro, I used to tell dudes like this. When they roll up a dude off the yard and dude go to the PC yard, right? Dudes, you know what the first dude them dudes say? Oh man, he better not come back to the hood. Nah, bro, are you stupid? Why would he come back to your hood, bro, when y'all have done something to him? Y'all have to understand this world is huge.
And you know, listen, these videos like this, when he hear these videos, when they get back to him, they saying that he not from the set, he's not from over here, this and that. he might just say, you know what do I have to lose? You know what I'm saying? Back in the days when we knew somebody was dirty, we didn't say nothing. We didn't let everybody know. We kept it real solid, got up on your ass and handle our business. Because the moment that you let somebody know they foul, you give them action and give them time to get away. Now nigga never catch their ass because y'all done said it and let everybody know, man, nigga. Nah, man, let shh, he did what? Okay, let's do our research. We're gonna get like he think everything is good and blast his ass out his boots.
It's vast. You can go anywhere. 9 times out of 10, the average gang member only go from this corner, this corner, this corner, this corner, this corner, this corner. They don't even venture out. So you might never, ever, ever run into him ever again. He can be in LA County.
No. You can run into him again, especially if they on this internet doing this internet shit. All you got to do is act like you a damn YouTube, any one of these channels that you want to interview and give his ass $1,000 up front. Once he get that $1,000 up front, he gonna think it's all good. Then when he get there, whoop his ass. That's how I go too.
Move to San Bernardino, or he can move to the Valley, or he can move even to the Marina. A lot of dudes don't even go there. So, and then the cold part about it, and when you do run into this individual again, you're not gonna do nothing anyway because you ain't gonna want to go back to jail. So, this is my thing, brothers and sisters. The man is compromised.
Damn.
The man gonna do what he have to do to get free. And I don't understand how dudes do not see that. Dudes don't understand that. Dudes be wanting.
They seen it and they understand it. They seen when he was on the internet. This is why his ass in jail, because he said it on the internet. He went on there and he talked about things that he shouldn't have no business talking about. And I believe that's why, he's at where he's at. Some of the stuff that he said. So he already proved a lot of this stuff that you're saying. But listen, man, y'all could go over here to Eddie Boy's page. Let's give him some shine over here. What is this? Abdul? I don't even know how to say the last word. Y'all, I gotta go to school, finish school. But anyway, man, this is his page. Just put at Big Eddie Boy 1 and y'all gonna find him. He got a lot of this good content over there where he talk about the federal penitentiary, the state penitentiary, and this all type of stuff, religious stuff, good stuff over there. Y'all go over there and subscribe to his channel. So what do y'all think, man? Y'all think that we should just say, you know what? We gonna say Loose Cannon, you all the way. You fit to flip, you about to turn.
Loose Cannon and tell, bro. That's all I know. We're gonna go right here to No Jumper. So last video we be done.
Oh, with it, Loose?
Yeah, that's what y'all got going on.
Man, long time no here, man. We doing the news, and you've been buzzing all over the internet, and I just surprised to get a phone call from you. So what's the word? What's going on? How you been?
Man, I've been good, but man, it's a lot of goofy stuff going on. Why people are trying to act like they don't know what happened and what was going on with this?
I'm just hearing, I'm just spectating and watching how everybody else watching. I just seen
what that mean though, Luce.
I seen the video that you dropped today, and we just reacted to it.
Yeah, let me put it this way, right? That police report, everybody is acting like it's brand new. That police report been out for months. You get what I'm saying? So it's no charges, no nothing. So while people is out here clout chasing and stuff like that, Bubble Butt knows exactly what was his part into the situation. He knew that Jay Reed was coming up there for him. You get what I'm saying? But he just too scared to stand on his word and say what really happened. Maybe he need the no jumper job, and that's cool. If he need that or whatever, so be it. But just say that.
Yeah, it's been a whole lot because I've been hearing, your side, Wax side, Adam's side. There's a whole bunch going on. The media, everybody's covering it, talking about it and stuff. So,
but you have to think about it is right. Adam don't have nothing to do with this situation at all. Right? Let's get that understood. And then second of all, Wack orchestrated everything. So if Wack knows that the nigga Jay Reed was coming in there to talk about business with Dosh, why is he not just saying that? He could just say that, and then Jay Reed got the pop in it. He said it at first, but now he's changing his.
This call is from
But
a
Wack
federal
did say
prison.
that though.
He's changing his tune. He's changing his tune because of a police report that's been out for months. He's acting like it just came out. He need to stop lying.
Oh, let's say Wack did say that.
Wack did say that it was that he came to discuss Doc's business and he was supposed to meet with y'all, and that was the whole point, right? Like,
I mean, I don't know.
He has said that on the pod.
Yeah,
He
that's
said
the
that on the
whole
pod
point,
multiple
but then
times.
You got him saying now he don't know why Jay Reed and stuff came up there. First of all, I only come to No Jumper when I'm asked to, right? I told Adam, I say I'm coming up there and I'm gonna drop off some Christmas gifts. That's why I came up there, right? So when I get there, Bubble Butt was telling me, he was like, "Oh yeah, the from Dash is coming up here." I was like, "Yeah, word." And then like 30 minutes before the filming, he was like, "Oh, Mozzie canceled, but Jay Reed is still coming up here." I said, "Okay, cool."
Word.
Yeah, but he said that what happened, but then like what was said on the pod and the story that all of y'all said was that Jay Reed started turning up and started going bad, or his homie did, and that's why like
That's exactly what happened. So he was popping it, and a situation happened, but he was popping it. So we already said what it was, how it happened, and everything like that. There's no mystery, but Bubble Butt need to just like own it. You get what I'm saying? You don't need to just be talking about, "Oh, I didn't do this and I didn't do that and I didn't say that." You was bragging at first. But now Sweetie Pie is acting like, "Oh, let me try to distance myself." For what? It ain't even no charges, bro.
well, I mean, like Wack always from the beginning said that he didn't choose to do that. He didn't want to be.
Wack been saying that he ain't know the dude was popping up and none of that shit.
He distanced himself from the beginning. He said,
Listen, at the end of the day is how I was inviting somebody to No Jumper. Only my crew come with me. I'm not inviting no new or somebody that I'm doing business with at a place of business that I don't work at. Like, that's goofy.
Word.
I do agree with that.
All right. Besides,
I have no way to say come and meet me at No Jumper. Like, I don't work there.
So
But
all right,
people still tried to make it a meetup spot.
Outside of this situation, what else is going on in the life of Loose Cannon right now? How's everything been inside of there?
No, everything good. We just moving forward, waiting for the paperwork to come out. I guess it's coming out, dropping August 13th, August 14th, or whatever. Everybody real queuing, lying on me, smutting me, but we're gonna all see the truth, right?
Luce, how old are you, bro?
You said what?
How old are you, bro?
42.
Who's saying that?
Lush.
That's Lush.
Who?
Lush.
Lush. Why are you asking that?
Because I thought you were 32.
Okay. How old are you?
43.
Okay, well, that's how old are you?
All right, man.
All right, so everything been good in there though. Like it's been, you know.
Yeah, no, everything is still good. We playing basketball, working out. Still doing my content, still being the number one talked about person on YouTube and across the world.
Word. So any updates as far as the trial for you?
Nah, we just waiting. So my lawyer is we just going through the process. So at the end of the day is I got 0 text messages. I got 0 phone calls with everybody that's on the case. I got 0 every single thing on there or whatever like that. I'm the only person that's still in here with Big U. Everybody else made statements and got released. So we're gonna let the documents prove that. Black and white don't lie. Other people do, right?
Word. So you said you're the only one that's still left in there with Big U?
Yeah, I'm the only one that's still up in here with them. Everybody else.
This call is from a federal prison.
I mean, Brick Baby's still in there too as well.
Brick Baby is not on the case.
Oh, word,
Yeah.
word. Yeah, all right, for
That's
sure,
true.
for sure.
See, everybody keeps saying that Brick Baby is on the case. Brick Baby got picked up for something else.
Word.
No, yeah. We know the Operation Drawdown. Yeah.
Yeah, so everybody you still your name still ringing on the internet every other week. There's something new popping up. Well, all right, was you? All right, so here's one situation I am going to ask you. So recently, Adam hit up Drake about you working with Drake. What was your relationship with you doing the music with Drake? Because I think Drake has. Break that story down.
Let's clear this up, right? At the end of the day, Adam asked Drake, do I produce for him? I never ever said I produced for Drake. I said I got a song with him. That's it. That's all. And people don't even understand when you got a song with an individual or whatever like that. Y'all will never have to see each other. Y'all never have to work with each other. But Drake knows who I am, and me and Drake, I do a lot of stuff with 40. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a whole different ball game. But he tried to spin the narrative as I'm Drake's producer. I never said I was Drake's producer.
Well, Drake's text said he didn't even know him. That's the thing.
Yeah, but Luce is saying sometimes there's situations where you might produce a song for somebody and it just gets sent through. That's what you saying, Luce?
That's exactly what I'm saying. But you know how they try to spin it, Remo, try to make it seem like it's something what it's not. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know how they be sending the records through and stuff.
Of course, but that's just how that is. But tell Adam, thank you for the promo. Put him, he's still my guy.
Nah, for sure, for sure. At the end of the day, it's still an unfortunate situation for everybody involved. So like, free everybody. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully everybody, at the end of the day, still hopefully everybody come out on top of the situation.
Yeah. So it's always everybody's affected. Families are affected. Big Q family is affected. Puka Bus family is affected, and I hope they get out soon.
Word. Yeah. Good to hear from you. Ain't heard from you in a minute.
Yep. No. That's perfect. All right. Lush. When I see you, I'm gonna tap that bald head of yours.
Appreciate you calling, Luce. It's good to hear from you, bro.
All right, Kings, y'all stay up.
All right, man. Come on. So he said the Drake feature got sent in, man. You know how the industry shit work,
bro. Luce.
Nah.
All right. All right. That's going to be it right there, man, for that one. We on to the next one. What do you guys think? Do you feel like Luz is going to tell? Do you feel like Wax going to tell? Flocka already said he's going to tell if it comes down to it. So, yeah, man. Let me know in the comment section. We gone. Peace.